Having not worked out for over 2 months, I have found a gym in Thailand charging just 50 cents for a day pass. Day 3 in Thailand, Trat, Thailand, and oh boy, is a hot one. Yeah, today's plan, not a great deal. I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. It's 34 degrees. It doesn't feel it. I had the shivers all night. I've been sweating all night. Sawadee krap. This food poisoning, yeah, it's a pain in the... Got a 20 baht note here. Of course, there's a milk tea shop across the road from my hotel. For the equivalent of about 40 pence. You can't go wrong. Sawadee krap. One milk tea. So this is Mama's tea in Trat. It's very nice. Already? Yes, please. That's amazing. Top and grab. No? No, keep.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Top and grab. Take care. Wowee, that was like not even a minute. That's crazy. As far as I remember, I didn't press stop on the record button there. You can see just how quickly they managed to fish out my milk tea for just like 37 pence. Honestly, it's amazing how far your money can go in Thailand, in the lesser touristy places in Thailand, for that matter. Looking out for some lunch. I'm honest, I'm feeling like a fried noodle, some fried rice, something local, no toasty. Trouble is, this here is the night market, and in the day they don't seem to have a whole load of options. So we'll keep an eye out. Might have to ask someone. Notice that English isn't so widely spoken here in Trat, of course, with it not really being a touristy area. That's exactly why. So I'm taking it upon myself to learn some Thai. Just one word a day. Of course, we've got Kupung Krap, which is thank you, and we've got Sawadee Krap, which is hello and goodbye. Today's word of the day is Chai Hud, which means beach. Chai Hud, which will be very relevant in a few days' time. I like this one. That's a very nice colour. What do we think? What I love is that everyone just smiles, they wave, they look, it's just such a positive nation. The land of smiles is really living up to its reputation. Gonna try and find some food to complement my milk tea. I'm really feeling some rice or some noodles, perhaps a pad thai. Not the pad thai I had the other day, of course, that one. You know what happened there. Still not feeling the best, if I'm honest. I didn't sleep too good last night, and it's already the afternoon. I slept basically all morning. But I can't be living in fear of these foods. I'm in Thailand and I'm occupying this country, this space for the next month. If I don't get in with the local food, it's gonna be a long one for me and my bank account. But it's not just money. I genuinely really enjoy Thai food and trying all these different Asian cuisines. My favourite so far, of course, being Vietnam. I can imagine by the end of this month, provided all goes well down here, the Thai food will be up there. All right, hang on. That's, yeah, no. Sawadee. Oh, they weren't even Thai. I love that. You know what that reminds me of? When I was a kid, I used to go to Mallorca with my family, and the pucker penguin? Not the pucker penguin, the punky penguin. Punky penguin. It's a plastic penguin full of ice cream, a purple penguin. I'll put an image on the screen for you. Does anyone else remember those? Childhood. It was brilliant, wasn't it? Still having no luck in finding any Thai food. Everyone waves. It's actually so... Everyone waves and smiles. You just feel so welcome. I love it here. Yeah, how much was one of those?
£2.
I don't know what it was. It just looked very nice. Ah. Hello. What was that meal that's just come in here? It looked very nice, that's all. Because I don't want to order the wrong thing, but that looks very nice. What is the name of the dish you are having for lunch? It looks very nice. Because I see them bring in here the dish, and I want to try it. Fried rice and there was like a meat. Yes. What is it?
Meat.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, we got there in the end. We managed to order, and this is. Well, I actually don't know how you pronounce what this is, but it's very nice. Koh Lanta and Koh Lipe. So lots of cool places in Thailand I want to go and see, and yeah, it's very good, very lovely country.
Sorry?
Many tourists here?
Many tourists?
Tourists like me?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Arsenal? Arsenal? Arsenal.
Yeah,
You said, oh no way.
Yeah.
You're Arsenal too. That's brilliant. We keep coming second. Number 2. Very nice, but I must say, a little bit hot. See you later. Oh, bless them. A lovely family running that shop, as you can see. I'm not too sure what that was that I've just eaten, but it was nice. It was spicy, I've got to be honest. Got a bit of a running nose now, but yeah, it's nice to have some real Thai-made Thai food. If that, yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's nice to eat local. That's what I'm trying to say. So these are obviously the back streets of Trat. It's yeah, a very interesting place. It's very quiet, as you can see. There is barely anyone on the road. There's barely anyone around here at all. I'm glad I started here. I guess it's nice to introduce myself to Thailand in a quieter destination. Of course, I could have started in Bangkok where it is chaos, but to get used to Thailand and using the baht and speaking, you know, a little bit of the local language, 3 words anyway, I guess it's nice to do it where it's not so hectic. Definitely going to be buying myself some new shoes at some point. Of course, these Crocs are broken. As I showed yesterday, they broke back in Malaysia, and the fact that they've actually lasted this long is a miracle. Anyhow, I'm going to go and find the bank because I've got some Vietnamese dong and some Cambodian riel left over, the equivalent of about £50 worth. And of course, £50 worth of money that I can't use, that's not ideal. I just need to find the bank for a start. That would... Let's ask. Hello, Sawari Krab. And I want to change to baht. Pink, so down there and then right, I see the pink bank. Government saving bank, just down there. Crap. See you later. Thank you. But in the right direction of the government saving bank, that's what it's called. And we'll head there now. I want to change out my dong and my riel because £50 goes a long way in Thailand. Especially when this is what, like 20 pence. I could get 250 milk teas for the cost of my dong. Vietnamese dong. Vietnamese dong. All right, I think she said to turn left here, the government savings bank. My nose is still watering from that lunch. That was on the spice scale, pretty hot for me. Sawari. All right, we've got a Curry's and PC World over here. It's Archie. Look at that. Is this it? The government saving bank. We have made it. a little bit confused. They wouldn't accept my dong. They wouldn't let me sell my dong. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. When I asked for help on where to go to sell my dong, they laughed. Look, if at worst case I can't sell my money here in Trat, at least tomorrow I'm going to be heading to Bangkok, and I'm quite confident there'll be someone in Bangkok who can buy my dong. Apparently it's down here and you turn left, and then I need to look at purchasing a bus ticket as well from here in Trat to Bangkok, because that's where I'm going to be heading in the morning. Here we go, Trat bus station. Directions, it's a 17-minute walk in that direction. I was supposed to head to Bangkok today. Of course, I've extended my stay an extra night here in Trat. But of course, my dodgy stomach yesterday, the last thing I wanted to be doing was getting on a bus with no toilet to Bangkok. Today, fortunately, I do feel much better. Of course, I've eaten some local food as well, and it's gone down pretty well, I'd say. I mean, there's definitely worse things to be addicted to, but these milk teas, I'm burning through them right now. This is crazy. This one here is probably the best one yet. Not too sure what's going on here. It might be a PE lesson. I do miss school. I think school's one of those things that at the time you think, oh, it's school, you got to learn, you're doing science, you're doing religious studies, you're doing woodworking, and at the time it's boring. But then when you leave school, you just miss that easy life. You know, the easy life of waking up at 7:30, rolling into school at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and leaving at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, having worked full time for 4 years, I'm telling you, that's the easy life. What a cool design. Would I go back to school if I got the chance? Maybe for a day or two. I think it's one of those things that, a bit like getting back with an ex, you'll quickly realise why you didn't enjoy it in the first place. Definitely not speaking from experience, but yeah, if I got the chance to head back to school just for a day or two, just to give it another go, and meet all my old teachers and all my old friends as well, since we're all grown up, that would be amazing. Now this is why I don't like planning out my videos before I make them. I like to just go by the day, see what happens. This here is a gym, an indoor gym, an outdoor gym that you can access for just 20 baht, which is, that's like 40 pence. 40 pence for a day pass is amazing, considering all these gyms across Vietnam and Bali and Thailand are all charging 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pound a day just for a day pass, completely rinsing everyone just because they want to get in the gym. The gym back there, however, just 20 baht to enter, which is really cheap. I think I'm going to hit it up when I'm back from the bus station, and then I'll probably go back a little bit later. Of course, a full day pass is 20 baht, which is extremely affordable, and it'll be good to get back in the gym again after quite a while. Now in front you can see the bus station, the Trat bus station. That's where I'm heading now to buy my ticket to Bangkok in the morning, and yeah, then we'll go back to the gym. There's tennis courts over here as well. I'm really missing my tennis now. I've got to be honest, the last game I had was in December while I was in Nha Trang in Vietnam. I played pretty well, to be fair, with a load of guys that I met out there, made friends with all the guys, the locals in Nha Trang. And I also played in Hanoi as well, Vietnam, but I've not managed to find a game since. Game of tennis, that's definitely something that I'll be looking out for while I'm in Thailand. That's the best for legroom. The reason I say that is because yesterday I went on a bus and the seat in front was broken, so it was like reclined on me the whole time. There you go, that one, that's good. And that's 280 baht.
279.
279. I'll give you 1,000. Bus stop free tomorrow 12. Okay, perfect. Alright, bus ticket is purchased. 279 baht, which is about £6 or £7. Not too bad for a 7-hour bus to Bangkok. That is a bit less than I was expecting. I had a look on Rome to Rio and it said £10 to £13. And I'm told that this bus has a toilet, so we could have gone today after all. Being totally transparent with you, I'm a bit nervous to go to this gym, having not been to a gym or worked out now for just under 2 months. I think it was Da Nang in Vietnam, the last place that I went to the gym. So to be heading back, I think the reality is going to set in pretty quickly that my strength and my size that I had before is no more. That's the thing with traveling Southeast Asia, finding gyms, finding cheap gyms is hard to come by, especially where I've been. Cambodia last week, there was a gym that was charging $12 for 1 day's pass. $12 to go to the gym once. Considering my gym back home's just £20 a month, I ain't paying $12 for 1 day. It's crazy. With me tennis, of course, the goal isn't to be massive. I don't want to be huge. I just want to be muscular. I want to be slick and nimble to be able to play tennis for many hours at a time. If a match goes on for a long time, I want to be able to cope with that and also stay free of injuries as well. So let's have a look. Let's get in this gym. It's just 20 baht, which is like 40 to 50p. Extremely affordable gyms out here in Trat. Of course, with it not being a touristy place, I guess I'm paying what the locals would be paying, and it'll be interesting to see what the quality of this gym is like. Let's check it out. All right, here we go. We're breaking in. The entrance is just over here, but this is the outdoor section of the gym. As you can see, we're going to come and give it all a go and see what machines are my favourite. This, of course, isn't the only part of the gym. We've also got the indoor bit in here as well, which also has table tennis. So perhaps I'll start a conversation with the locals to see if anyone wants to play some ping pong, because that would be fun. Sawadee krap. I'm not one to usually film in a gym, but as you can see, there is basically no one else here. But this is the free weights area. Look at this. This is fantastic. For just 50p. I'm not complaining. Look, if there's any gym experts watching, I am by no means an expert. I'm not trying to be an expert. My form is probably going to be a little bit off. I've not been in the gym now for over 2 months, since I was in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. So cut me some slack. Let's get on with some free weights, have a look at some of these machines and see which places or machines are the best. Oh, that's shocking. That is absolutely shocking how much strength I've lost in 2 months. This is a real wake-up call, how much strength I've actually lost in such a short time. I guess I'm making this video for those that are coming travelling, who enjoy the gym, who go to the gym back home. When you come out to Asia, I would suggest making it a priority to stay in the gym. This is actually quite embarrassing how much strength and how much form I've lost in such a short time, and I'm being extremely honest in telling you this. It's inclined press. I can't even remember what press this is called. Barbell press, chest press. This incline's usually my favourite. I'll be doing 60, 70, 80. I've got 40 kg on here at the moment and I'm struggling. Yo, that's the one. That's the real test. I have lost so much strength. I think that's only 60 kg, and even that was too much. Far too much. It's probably not even 60 kg. I doubt that barbell is 20. Wowee. taking the mick by doing bicep curls with 7 kilos. That is the biggest dumbbell they have, unfortunately. But for what, 50p, I can't really complain. To be honest, I'm not too sure how much heavier I could go at the moment anyway. This is extremely embarrassing. I've never struggled to lift such low weights in such a long time, but I just think back the last 6, 7, 8 years that I've been going to the gym, I haven't had a 2-month break once. Even back during COVID, I was in the gym sooner than 2 months. So to be out here in Thailand, perhaps the heat as well coming in, the excessive heat, perhaps that's not making it any easier. It is 34 degrees, but now I'm looking for excuses. I'm not going to use any excuses. It's just as simple as is. I have lost so much strength in such a short time, and I guess I'm saying this as a bit of a warning to anyone kind of Southeast Asia. If you see that expensive gym, consider using it, because otherwise you'll be like me, struggling with 40 kilos. I've been told I can come back and join their squad session at 6 o'clock. It's just gone 5, so I need to get back to my hotel, drop my bags off and change into some more appropriate footwear, because these Crocs, unfortunately, they're not cutting it. I'm gonna get back to my hotel, drop my bags off, drop my Crocs off and change into some better shoes. And also go and get something to eat as well, because this squad session apparently goes on for about an hour and a half. And it's going to cost me 30 baht as well to join, which is, I'm paying 30 baht, but trust me, that's like 60, 70p to play tennis again with a racket and balls all provided. No complaints. I'm so excited to go back. I think this is the longest I've ever gone in my whole tennis playing career without tennis, so it'll be a bit rusty at first. It's going to take some time to get used to again. But wow, am I excited to join in and have some fun and make some friends with the locals. They're all going to be locals, which is, yeah, that's more than ideal. I love making friends with the locals, and as long as they want to make friends with me, there's no trouble. It is hot, very, very hot. We got a game in. Wow, that's really cool. Is that in the Philippines as well?
Yeah.
I come back to Trat next year before I go to Koh Chang and Koh Koo.
Yeah.
So I'll do that next year. This year all of the accommodation was already booked, so I have to move on to Bangkok tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for playing with me though. I appreciate it. Can we let's get a photo.
Thank you.
There you go. I'll send you the... Have you got Facebook?
Yeah.
Benz is very kindly taking me back in his vehicle, as you can see. Say hello, Benz.
Hello.
After a good game of tennis, we're going to go and get some food. And this is awesome. Look at this. Look at that lighting.
It's Lamborghini.
Lamborghini? Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. From the sweat to then now the breeze. That is fantastic. Look at this lighting. Luxury in Trat. Loving this. Yeah, we're gonna go get some food. He knows some good spots, so much looking forward to having some dinner after that tennis. It was a good 3 hours, which is much longer than I've played for months. And I need to work on my fitness, that's for sure. I'm struggling. It's very hot. The guy I was just with, that is Benz. He's obviously a local here in Trat who very kindly welcomed me to the tennis club. He's actually a tennis coach, which is obviously really cool. We had a good hit earlier and then played some doubles after. I was there for probably 3 hours. Oh, I've gone very dark. Yeah, I was there for 3 hours, which is of course the longest I've played tennis now since I left the UK back in September, October time. So it was really cool to have a good game. And yeah, let's just say I'm gonna feel it in the morning, especially given I also went to the gym today. Ben's and his mates were absolutely wonderful to hang out with, and thank you to all of you if you are watching. I appreciate you've all subscribed to me, which is just bloody lovely, so thank you for that. I really appreciate it, and just having me as part of the game, as part of the team, it was yeah, a real privilege. And you know, you're all explaining your life and you know how life is like in Thailand, and giving me recommendations of foods to try and places to visit. I really appreciate it. This is what I love about traveling. As much as it's cool to meet people from home and meet people from other countries who are like-minded travelers, for me, I prefer making friends with the locals, because they're going to be, you know, passionate about where we are. They're going to be keen to tell you about where they're from and where they live, and give you the ins and outs that you may not read online and you may not hear from other travellers. But look, I'm going to go to 7-Eleven and get myself a big bottle of water and some vitamin drink as well, just because of course I'm still recovering from the unfortunate food poisoning I experienced a couple of days ago. And let's just say the tennis at times was difficult. I was definitely sweating a lot more than I'd usually play or sweat during play. It was, yeah, tough at times, I got to be honest, but we made it. And am I glad I made it? I absolutely am glad I made it. Again, just to stress how incredibly kind Pens is, he's actually welcoming me to his Chinese restaurant in the morning. I'm going to go there and have some breakfast, and then he's going to take me for free. He's insisted he won't take any money off of me. He's going to take me to Trat bus stop, as tomorrow of course we're heading to Bangkok. Sawadee krap.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Right, big bottle of water and a vitamin drink. So I was just stroking the nice cat, or I thought it was a nice cat, that lives at my hotel, and she's scratched me, as you can see. So yeah, I definitely won't be getting her any IAMs or anything like that. And I've been Matt, you guys have been so kind for watching once again, and I'll see you in my next video.